one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Please take a seat.
Good morning. One more time. Good morning. Good morning, Lincoln staffs, parents, guardians, families, and our 2022 graduates. Welcome to our 89th commencement exercise. I'd like to begin by introducing our guests on the stage. To your left, please welcome your college advisor, Ms. Meredith Kelly. Senior class guidance counselor, Mr. Brian Vega. Senior activities advisor, Mr. Carlos Molina. Guidance counselor, Ms. Naila Khan. Guidance counselor, Ms. Severa Watson. Guidance counselor, Mr. C. Vega. And guidance counselor, Ms. D. Schoenfelder. And to your right, Assistant Principal of Safety and Security and Health and Physical Education, Mr. Sean O'Connor. Assistant Principal of Guidance, Mr. David Robinson. And now please welcome our principal, Mr. Ari Hoganboom.
Greetings, class of 2022, family members, friends, faculty, and staff. Towards the end of a football game, there's often a timeout, and the quarterback goes to the sidelines to talk to the coach. Then, when the timeout's over and the quarterback starts running back on the field, the coach is always yelling some last-minute instructions. I've never understood that. If it was really important, shouldn't the coach have already said it? And if it's not important, why is the coach saying it now when that is the last thing in the quarterback's mind? So today, I feel a little bit like that football coach. If what I say is important, why didn't I say it 4 years ago when you first came to Lincoln? And if it isn't important, why am I wasting your time? So here's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to say something important, but I'm going to say it differently than I ever said it before. But before I tell you two things that are important, I want to talk about you. You're amazing. You are what you've gone through these last 4 years. Tell me everything about character, about perseverance, about bending but not breaking. There's an old saying, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. You, the class of 2022, you have made the best lemonade ever. Now let me talk about two things that are going to be my very last words to you. unless you come to see me on Monday to complain about the graduation. It's not about academics. Academics is important. We know that. But what really is important is you, your character, the qualities that you bring to your friendships, to your family, to your work. So what's important? Thing number one, be a giver. Don't be a taker. Givers end up doing better anyway, because so much of human life is interdependent. The only time takers do better is if they're only in a job for 3 months. And who wants to do something like that? Always be generous. Always assume good intentions. Be giving before the other person is giving. Now I want to add one thing. If the other person is a taker, stop giving. Okay, don't be a fool. Be generous and be good. So that's thing number one. Thing number two is you're not going to live forever. But at the same time, you're going to live for quite a long time. And sometimes it's hard to always think that you have a finite amount of time on earth and you don't want to waste it doing trivial things. I don't mean you shouldn't relax and be with your friends. I mean, don't waste your time, please. So let's look at a lifetime in two ways. One way is that human beings haven't been around all that long. Think of this. Think of somebody who was born in 1860. And think that that person was fortunate and lived 100 years until 1960. That person was alive when Abraham Lincoln was alive. But that person was also alive when I am alive. And now you're alive when I am alive. You are 2 lives away from Abraham Lincoln. You are only 25 lives away from Socrates in ancient Greece. Human existence is pretty small, and we're pretty close to every human being who ever lived on Earth. Another way to look at your life, though, is a little bit different. We all live about 4,000 weeks, and that seems to be a long time. But you have already lived, I figured this out with my calculator, you have already lived about 936 weeks. Use the rest of the 3,000 well. Forget the TikTok challenges. Forget all the followers you're trying to accumulate. So here's my advice. Find a worthy cause. The world is really messed up. We have climate change. We have racial justice. We have income distribution. We have homeless. Find one worthy cause. Don't just rant on social media about 20 things. Find one thing that you care about and make your community better and make the world better by focusing on one thing. Then the other advice is decide what you love to do and find a job that relates to it. You work about 1/3 of your time while you're working. It is soul destroying to do something you don't like. Find a job you like, even if you're not making as much money. Finally, figure out who your friends are, look at your family, look at people that you might have relationships with, and spend time with them. They are the people who count. So, find a cause, find someone you love, and do something you love. A few weeks ago, the class of 1962 came to Lincoln. for the 60th reunion. That means they're all about 78. And they were pretty funny. I mean, one old lady pointed to the staircase where she used to make out with her boyfriend. But as they were chatting with each other and walking around, I thought of you. I thought of the class of 2022. And I imagine 60 years from now, in 2082, some of you coming back to our beautiful school and sharing memories of your classmates and your teachers. And I guarantee you, those memories in 2082 are going to be just as vivid as they are today. And why will they be that way? They will be that way because of the friends you have made, because of the teachers you have had. That is what makes a high school wonderful. That is what makes a high school worthwhile. So, as you go out in the world, if you're ever feeling a little bit blue, a little bit down, remember, you can shut your eyes and you can think of Abraham Lincoln High School. Think of your friends. Think of the teachers who cared about you. Think of Nina, the comfort dog. And you will feel better because you have had each other, and we have been very fortunate to have you. Those memories are forever. You will always be Lincoln citizens. You will always be my students, and I will always be your principal. Thank you.
And now please welcome your valedictorian, Leon Zhang.
Good morning, parents, students, staff, and faculty. I would like to start off by saying congratulations, we finally made it. Despite all the obstacles, we continue to push through, and that's what's important. The pandemic was never part of any of our plans. It took away almost 2 years of our high school experience. Not only did it take away our high school experience, but for some of us, the pandemic took away our family members and loved ones. And for some, like myself, remote learning took away our sanity. The last time I checked, we were just sophomores. But now look at us, we're here, wearing our caps and gowns, and on to many more achievements and accomplishments. I feel like we were just adjusting to high school as freshmen yesterday, trying to figure out how to navigate the building and finding all of our classes. And this year we did it all again, only as seniors. We just came back from the pandemic, and I'm extremely grateful for the regular senior year we had this year. We got to have senior trips, prom, and senior barbecue. Thank you, Mr. Molina and the senior committee for that. Most importantly, we get to have in-person interactions rather than interacting through Zoom or Teams meeting. With that said, I would like to give a huge shout out and thanks to Ms. Dragon.
Let's give it up again for your valedictorian. And now I would like to reintroduce our principal, Mr. Ari Hogenboom, for the Scholarship Recipient Awards.
Each one of these scholarships is from a Lincoln graduate who is paying it forward, remembering what they went through and needed, and trying to help future generations. So there's a message here for all of you. Once you make anything more than minimum wage, I want you to have a little jar in your kitchen, and I want you to put some money in it to fund a scholarship for future Lincoln students. I mean that, it's not a joke. The first scholarship is the Nadine Carbonaro Music and Arts Scholarship. Nadine Carbonaro graduated from Lincoln in 1954. That's when the Brooklyn Dodgers still played here. She loved music, and her 3 daughters wanted to honor her memory with a student who excelled in music and the arts. Emanuela Casting. Incidentally, you are expected to come up. Emanuela, you should have sat on the aisle. Young Hee Choi Martin went to Lincoln and was thinking about Abraham Lincoln. As you all know, and if you don't, shame on you, as you all know, Abraham Lincoln was self-taught. Abraham Lincoln loved Shakespeare's plays, loved reading the Bible, taught himself geometry, no tutoring for him, and also achieved a lot. So she set up 3 scholarships, and I'm going to ask all 3 to come up together. One is for academic excellence in English, one is for academic excellence in mathematics, and one is for the most improved academic achievement. Oh, and Ms. Ebert wants me to say the amount of money, but it's a check, okay? So don't attack this person when they leave. Ziyu Han for academic excellence in English. Yong Tong Chang for academic excellence in mathematics. And Natalie Laguerre for most improved academic achievement. Let's be together. Okay? Mark and Ilona Soichet went to Lincoln, graduated in 1991, and got married. I don't know what staircase they used to be. They both worked when they were in high school. They had part-time jobs, but weren't working just 3 or 4 hours a week. They were working 20 hours a week. And they've always valued hard work, working for money, working for academic excellence. And there are 2 students who have achieved that scholarship for all-around hustle, effort, and determination. Madison Dunn and Everett Gray. A final scholarship, Barbara Kramer, graduated from Abraham Lincoln High School in 1952. She loved reading books, she loved listening to classical music, she loved to write. Her 4 children wanted to honor her accomplishments by giving a scholarship that gives money all 4 years of the person's college. All they want is they want that Lincoln graduate to share a love for writing. The Barbara Kramer Scholarship for Writing Excellence goes to Jayla Greenberg.
Please welcome Mr. Carlos Molina to present this one scholarship.
Can I just start by saying you look amazing? Congratulations. Okay, I'm nervous.
The Fidelis Charitable
I'm nervous.
The Fidelis Charitable Award was established by Melissa Hinckley, a Lincoln graduate who went on to publish a book of photographs called That's a Crazy One. It's a beautiful book of black and white photographs that documents the skater scene in the Lower East Side in the early 90s. With the proceeds of this book, Ms. Hinckley funds a scholarship for a photography student every year. This year, that student will receive a $1,000 check. The winner of this award is Haley Mariano. We're gonna do a selfie.
Okay, and now please welcome Ms. Biagni Cruz.
I'm sure. Good morning, class of 2022. Like she said, my name is Biagni Cruz, and I'll be speaking on behalf of the Senior Activities Committee today. Working on the Senior Committee has had many stressful moments. However, one of my favorite memories was when I would run around to different English classes and make announcements as to what the Senior Activities Committee had planned for that specific week or month. Although that meant I had to repeat myself in 4 different classes within a time frame of maybe 15 minutes, it was one of my favorite memories because I remember how I had helped people with my announcements. I love helping people out, whether it's providing them answers to questions or providing them our senior sweatsuits. Being able to help my peers in any way makes me happy. I have a quick few shout outs I would like to make as well. First, I would like to thank Ms. Dragon, our coordinator of student activities, for putting me on the spot to make a speech today. In the little time we've known each other, you've been nothing but helpful and amazing, and I really thank you for that. Second, I'd like to thank Ms. Marino, our set design teacher. I've been with her ever since freshman year, and she had never given up on me, even throughout remote learning. I thank you, Ms. Marino, for always being there for all of us in set design crew, both physically and are today. Never forget how much we pushed through and how much we fought to get to today. Never give up and constantly push through and take it day by day. Because even if it feels like nothing's changing right now, one day you'll be able to look back on your life and realize how much is different. Make sure that difference is beneficial to you guys. I love all you guys, God bless you guys, and again, cheers to what comes after.
Right. Give it up for Biagni, thank you. And now please welcome Mr. David Robinson on the presentation of our distinguished graduates, AKA our top 10.
Good morning. Congratulations, graduates. Students, I'm going to ask you to do something. I want you to think about everybody who supported you to get to where you are right now. Think about who's seated behind you right now, or who couldn't be here but has supported you along the way. And I want you to stand up, turn around, and give them a big shout out. Stand up, turn around. Thank you, parents. Thank you, family, friends. High School, we have a long-standing tradition of honoring the academic tenacity of our highest achieving students. This tradition goes all the way back to the first students to graduate from Lincoln in 1932. And we are reminded by their hard work every day because their names are printed on the walls of our hallways. This year, 10 more names will go up and 10 more Lincoln grads will join this esteemed group. It is my privilege to present to you the top 10 graduates of the class of 2022. As your name is called, please stand and remain standing until all names are read to be recognized. Jorge Padilla. Louis Stahl. Delara Agat. Aleskia Jones. Wani Wu. Yongtong Chen. Ziyu Han. Isabel Borowski. Your salutatorian, Diana Kotsievich. Your valedictorian, Leon Zeng. Let's hear it for your top 10 graduates.
And now, the moment that we've all been waiting for, the presentation of our candidates. Please welcome Ms. Kelly and Ms. Pope, who will be introducing each one of our graduates.
Marjona Abdukadirova. Risolat Abdulazizova. Farmia Akhtar. Fahmida Akhtar. Diana Alawi.
I missed it. Oh well.
Justin Alcindor. Yadija Alexis. Sabrina Asharova. Brandon August. Basim Azafari. Janelle Bailey. Jaden Bathersfield. Hipsa Bashir. Christine Bautista. Eva Bobrun. Shakir Bingham. Randy Bullock Flashpop. Ruby Calixto. Tatiana Campi. Roberlin Espinal. Lucille Etienne. Darlins Etienne. Jared Fajardo Miranda. Jonathan Gomez Salas. August Gooden. Gabriel Brady. Isaiah Graham. Ophelia Brandt. Christian Ziyu Han. Sudeis Bahali. Mohammed Arshad. Sharon Gull. Roberto Guzman. Ali Hassan. Kimoy Horton. Neha Jacob. Rabia Javed. Sierra Johnson. Jaden Johnson. Engin Bachargal. Rukshana Israelova. Tahish Johnson. Aleskia Jones. Aya Fadili. Moral Avery. Brian Phillip. Dilnoza Kapazova. Akib Khan. Dmitry Kavko. Oisha Kolova. Maisha Kora.
Biadni Cruz. Leon Zhang. Jeriel Martinez. Mohammed Mubasam. Atim Nagra. Cameron Nahar. Rosie Nawaz. Nyla Leonel Nazar. Kinza Sultan. Shariar Tanmay. Maranges Tolobova. Shalon Tompkins. Amelia Yakubova. Isabella Yildiz. Shah Jahan Yuldashev.
Thank you very much, Ms. Kelly and Ms. Pope. And now please focus on the screens to your right and your left for a slideshow presented by Mr. Carlos Molina, our yearbook advisor. Thank you, Mr. Molina. And now please welcome Mr. Hogenboom for the conferring of the diplomas.
Okay, we're almost done. Just two reminders. Audience, please let the graduates leave first, and then you can meet them, out on the boardwalk and stuff. But please let them leave first. Graduates, you might have noticed there's no diploma in those cases. That's because we love you so much, we want you to come back on Monday to get your diploma. Right? It's all about love. Okay. All graduates, stand up. Passers on the right. All right? Tassels to the right. Tassels on the right. All right? Hey, all your tassels are on the right. And now I'm going to say the magic words. By the authority vested in me by the New York State Regents, I now pronounce you graduates. Tassels now on the left. Congratulations.
When the sun shines